V'hinei zmanam shachas kilu elukus shemamshichim Yisrael hu b'tefillah. Now the time of this drawing down of revelation of the divine that Israel draws down, it's in prayer, Shomrim Baruch Atah Havaya, that we say, Blessed are you Hashem, that's when we say Baruch, Shu HaBakasha Al Hagilui, that's a request for the revelation, B'chinas Havaya Mal Midiskasya, of Hashem's name, from the hidden world, Al Midiskalia, to the revealed world. V'chein b'aschalas psuki de zimra omer gam ken yud gimel pamim baruch. So too in the beginning of psuki de zimra, we say baruch 13 times. Baruch she'amar v'haya ha'olam. Blessed is he that he said and the world was created. What the world was. Baruch hu chulu. Blessed is he. U'peru she'anu b'vakshim she'bechinas she'amar v'haya ha'olam. And that is that we are requesting that the one that said in the world was, Yihya Baruch, should be blessed, v'nimshach, and drawn down, bebechinas giloi belev ha'adam, in a revealed state in the heart of man, dahainu inyan she'amar v'haya olam. That is the concept that he said, and the world was, hu shebemaimer echad yochol baros. That's the idea that with one statement he could have created the world. Like it says that he said in the world, and it was one statement. Like it says in Zohar that he created the world with one thought. Now this idea we need to draw down and bless it, to be revealed in the heart of man. That is, when this concept touches the heart, spoil, to the point where a person's aroused by this emotionally, to go out of one's sheath. Truly, the soul should come up and outwards. Mamash, truly, machmasis bonus zu, from this contemplation. How the world was created with one statement, and for that reason, everything is in comparison to him is as if it's not considered commercial bit or teva achas shaladibur legabi atzmus nefesh, like the nullification of one word of speech in comparison to the very essence of the soul. So we're saying the world was created with one statement. So in comparison, the world in comparison to him is as not. And for this reason, you want to be included in the essence of the infinite may be blessed. Like it says, that my body and my heart are expired towards you, and I don't want anything other than you. And that's the concept of blessing, which is the revelation of that level. Which is not the case when the heart is not aroused, like that to go out of its sheath. Even if you contemplate about this in your mind, since this hasn't touched your heart, to be moved from your place, if so, adayin. So you're still within the hidden world. And a blessing is specifically when it's drawn into the revealed world, like it's brought in another place on the explanation of I will be sanctified amongst the sons of Israel, because in the soul there's 3 levels: the head, the middle, and the end. So when it says B'soch B'nei Yisrael, it's in the level of Soch. So you have Rosh and Toch and Sof. So when do you have the blessing inside of B'nei Yisrael, in that middle level, Hamoach U'Bechinas Rosh? So the mind is the concept of the head, V'Alev U'Bechinas Toch, and the heart is the concept of the middle. And this idea of his holiness may be blessed has to reach this idea that he's holy and removed has to reach the middle, the heart, specifically the soch shuhalev, which is like the statement that the fear of Elohim touched their hearts specifically. And even though the mind is higher than the heart, but that's the very reason that it needs to come down, because the main concept of man is their emotions, as is known. That the root of the way the partsuf of Zer Anpin was emanated was specifically with 6 sides, which are the emotions. And the intellect, the mind, to those, and effect of those to those midos comes as something extra, as an addition to it. So to the physical man, when the thing hasn't touched his heart yet, so it's still in the state of the hidden world. Etzlo, by the person, and when this matter touches his heart, so that's a revelation and drawing down. In his main essence, now there's a number of different ways of arousal. There's one way is when he said and the world was created. You think about that. That is that the world was created with one statement. When there's those that contemplate it on instead in the second baruch, blessed is he. That is the arousal and revelation in the heart is from the concept of his essence may be blessed, that's higher than the level of the radiance that's on the heavens and the earth. That is the first statement, the first arousal is being aroused by his creating the world. So that's more in concept of creation. But the second statement, Baruch Hu, is more about Hashem himself, not how he creates the world. Baruch Hu, from his essence may be blessed, that he's exalted alone, Baruch Hu, and that's what it means. Blessed is he, the concept of his very essence. So you're thinking about him instead of how he creates the world. There's 2 kinds of arousal, and so on and so forth with the other baruchs. We explained that the idea of the flow in prayer is when you say, Blessed are you Hashem, and that's what it says. Blessed is the one who said the world was created, that he said and the world was created is with one statement. So that idea needs to be drawn down and blessed, to be revealed in the heart of man. So the man should want to go out of his sheath, out of himself, from that arousal. And there's other kinds of arousal, like from the concept of hu, or the idea of Baruch Omer ve'oseh, and so forth, that he says and he does and so forth. Other kinds, the other concepts of Baruch and Baruch She'amar